Hello, what's happening? This is the Foxwolf, and we're coming to you live from the Atlanta Superspeedway with a 17-lap race of competition with 40 of the greatest online drivers of all time. In the first row, look at this. We have Garagura and Fillion in row one. But we gotta watch out, guys, because we might think the shark is the dominant predator, but there's another one behind her, and that is the top of the orca. Right in the food chain is in second row for Shy Willy and Watson Amalia in second row there. Scoochan and Fatomi in third. Cinder, Kurenai in fourth. And look at this, Chibidoki and Annie in row five. And while we'll just play the race for the heck of it and continue with the race, get ready for this 17-lap race, ladies and gentlemen, because look at the positions here. Competition, like drivers and Chibidoki's in second place in the point standings by only a huge margin of under like 90 to 100 points. But look at Yuzu. She is far in 21st place. Now, it is fair that something interesting can happen. Now, guys, this Atlanta race is a dangerous track because the track is shaped differently. It's a quad oval. It's not like a D-shape oval just like the other tracks. The side of it is really different. From turn 1 to turn 2 and 3 and 4 is a 24-degree banking. And even the back stretches and the front stretches are 5-degree bankings. But when you look at it, the turning is pretty there. So the odds of crashes happening in this 1.54 mile quad oval track is possible that a huge caution could happen. Now, the Las Vegas race might not have problems with that as much, but man, something tells me we're going to have some dangerous crashing going on here in this race. We better watch out, guys, because look at this. We have the orca and the shark apex predators, one that can kill the other, and that's the orca, so we got to watch out. The orca is more dangerous than the great white, so this is going to be interesting. And look at them just passing through. And there's Fillion way in the lead, guys. Now, you viewers think to yourself, being in the bottom is a good idea, but you got to make sure when you're in the backstretch, you got to make sure where you are. And Watson did not know where she was there. And Fillion will take the lead, ladies and gentlemen, but she does not have help to push her car. She has no drafting help. No drafting help. No nothing. That affected her run, with Scoochan being the first to lead lap 1. To be honest, guys, Scoochan has been having an interesting run lately in this series right now. So it's going to be interesting to know what she's going to do. But look at this. Akuma Numene right there. Like, look at the bottom pack here. Look at this. We have Bao, Vienna. Like, look at, like, Fillion and Lena. With Reinho and Numi. Like, look at them. They're all together. Now, these girls have collaborated and even met each other from convention to convention. They even started in WeeBieCon conventions in 2023 and 2024. So, considering that they're in a tight bubble, it's pretty interesting. Look at that, Cinder and Yuzu not in a good position there. So, yeah, it goes to show you there's some interesting stuff that's going on right now. And speaking about going on, look at this. Vienna is already in the lead right now. Takes the lead, and we gotta watch out for Reinho, because Reinho is going to go past for the Jimmy Johnson card of Lena. And Vienna has to go for the pass before it's too late. Oh, and she'll recover. Oh, she's gonna get another lap. She might have had enough to block Reinho from giving her that other lap, and Vienna barely leads lap 2, and she might get 10 bonus points, 5 for leading and 5 for getting the most. We're going to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, because look at all the drivers passing each other from the bottom. And Iron Mouse is going to pass Enas, and it's going to be there, and Kiara and Shoto are behind her. We're going to see what happens while each driver are going past each other. And Iron Mouse will lead that lap, and Kiara's going to try to take the lead, but Great Moon and Shoto and Usada, well, we better be careful because they might have something in order for us. A lot of times going on here. And look at this. 3 wide racing here. And look at this. Fillion is far away from the pack here. Multitude of drivers. And look at this. Look at Fillion. Fillion sees an opening, and she'll take it past Porcelain Maid and Annie. She found a good spot there. I hope you viewers saw that. That was a great spot, great position. She's back in the bottom there. Look at the opening here of this run here. Anyone can get a good opening and pass the drivers perfectly. We're 6 laps into this race, guys, and it seems like there's going to be 0 cautions in this race, but unless if you see this, because look at the drivers, there is some slow cars that are not doing good in the bottom side, and they might have opportunities to take the lead. Look at this. Like, it's going to be interesting to know who is going to be in first place while anything can go on. And right here, look at this. Amazement for Lolathon. Lolathon is actually squeaking into the lead here. But look at this. Cottontail. Considering where she is, Calliope will lead that lap. And look at this. Now Fillion is back in the lead. Look how many drivers and cars are getting passed to take the lead. So, goes to show you, viewers, you have to be in the precise moment to take the lead in points. And Garagura, right there in the 24 car, she's in a good position to actually speed for the run here. Oh, and Lolathon has to be careful because Porcelain Maid almost took him out and took the entire field out. That would have been a little bit interesting in the point standings if that would have been the case. And look at here, Annie. And look at this, Fillion and other drivers. Man. And Annie is going to try to take the lead while each drivers are trying to signal for help here. And Calliope is just leading lap after lap right now. We're going to see how much luck it's going to be, guys. And Annie is going to try to take the lead. If Calliope tries to lead this lap, she will. That's going to give her interesting bonus points for that. And look at this, guys. Annie and Garagura. Interesting battle here. Annie is also another VTuber / also virtual reality VR chat YouTuber that doesn't have a lot of subscribers, considering her most popular video is 2.6, is a 30-second video, and she'll actually stop out Garagura with ease. And that's how you actually complete a lap there. And look at Suicide and Cinder, and look at Annie. Annie is trying to stop each driver from passing her. This might affect the race a little bit more entirely. And look at Annie. She's giving the fans something they want. And Cinder is going to lose the second place lead. And Emilia is the next driver in the top. Is she going to complete the pass? Oh, she will complete the pass and pass Annie, but not lead the lap. And we have a little bit of interesting stuff on Kurenai. We just hope he's doing all right, guys, because as of right now in the standings, nothing much has been happening much since. And look at Amami. She is going to take the lead as we're speaking. And Australia's VR, these are two people that don't have a lot of racing abilities in themselves. And Amami will lead the lap. And Buff Puff is going to go 3 wide. Oh, I'm sure it's not going to be a good run there. It's going to be really scary to know who's going to take the run. And look at Shy Lily. And Buff Puff will lose the lead. Oh, man. And look at far away, guys. While Shy Lily is going to try to take the lead from the 49 car of Mao. It's going to be interesting with only a 4-lap race. And, oh, and Chromia is going to try to take the pass there. Oh, not a good job there. And Kurenai, his car has problems. Great Moon and Chloe, whatever is happening to their cars, they're just not going the fast speed. They're still far away. I hope we'll find out later in the future. And look at this. And look at this, guys. Yuzu is finally in the bottom. It took her a long time to get there with only 3 laps to go. Look at the pack of where she is right now. She might have a lucky run here. Even her friend Cinder is already going past as well. This is going to be an interesting race for what's going to happen in the final 2 laps of the race, while Yuzu is finally in the bottom part of the track for the first time in a long time. She might pass a lot of drivers to take some leads away, guys. But look at this, guys. The Viagra car of Scoochon inside the Mark Martin vehicle is in the lead with one more lap to go. And Reinho and Lena are going for the move here, guys. And Scoochan in the Viagra car, supporting Viagra as she always does. And in the 19 car is going for the pass here. And Scoochan has the block before it's too late. Oh no, she's not going to she's going way high. We don't know why she's doing that. Oh, this is going to suffer as a result here. And Enos in the 19 car is going to go by for the pass in the final lap. And Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is going to be careful. Coming down to the final lap. They touch. They touch. They touch. And Enos gets the win by a hair. Oh, man. And look at that. Amazing driving ability here, guys. And look at this, guys. Yuzu gets a top 10 position from all of that. And look at the driving. And what happened to, Garagura's in 24th place with Chibidoki in 25th. Chibidoki is going to lose her second place points due to a long lead on Yuzu. But man, this might affect the racing strats here. And Lena 9th. Guys, look at that pass coming down to the line. Guys, let's get back to an instant replay on that close finish. A 0.019 seconds. Guys, I'm going to save the replay for that. Oh, yeah, these are practice races, by the way. Just to let you viewers know, but they have nothing in the race, guys. But, guys, look at this. This is interesting. Like, look at the passing down to the final lap. She's coming down with one lap to go. Guys, I was expecting a caution to come out or drivers crashing because the odds of these drivers going 4 wide, because there is 4 wide racing in this race of 3 wide, but all drivers were going 3 wide. Look at her pass through the driver here. Scoochan is trying to go through and she'll block it away. Amazing job. And look at this. Yuzu's over here. She's going to pass multiple drivers. And look at right here, guys. She's still far in the high side. Iron Mouse is barely there. And look at this. Oh, man. Like, look at how close they are. Like, close from the finish. Like, oh, yeah, like 200 meters away from each other. If Iron Mouse had an extra bump on Kiara in the cat car, she would have had it. But, man. Guys, let's see this photo finish. She was driving more faster than, oh man. Bam, right there. If you viewers want to pause it for yourself and see that, go for it. But, man. What a race. Look at that. Iron Mouse on Kiara, Scoochan, Pecor. You saw Pecor in 5th. Vienna, Bao, Lena, and Yuzu. Man, good job for them getting their money's worth. Man. So, guys, next week is going to be the Darlington race. But, guys, the racing in points. Look at this. Look at this by only 3 laps. And Scoochan managed to get the most laps in 5 there. But also, Calliope also got 3 laps led there. Considering everyone else, Yuzu has not led a lap in this race, unfortunately. So, it would affect part of her score. Mostly in competition-wise. Guys, we don't know what happened to these drivers, but I am going to go back to an instant replay and watch the race that I just saved the replay and see what happened. So it's going to be interesting to know what happened to their cars. But yeah, for now, oh man, like the drivers and everyone else, like... Congratulations to the number 19. Great win for her. She needed what she needed to do. She led the one and only lap in this race. And guys, let's get to the point standings. Look at this. Garagura is still in the lead by 54 points. But look at this. Yuzu is in 54 points of the running order because of that top 10 finish. But Lena, considering she missed out, she's only 4 points behind Yuzu. Chibidoki's in the 4th place on. Inas. Interesting run there for 5th place in their first top 5 and 10 position. Shy Lily and Cinder, man, in competition here. Look at the battle for, oh man, interesting battle here for 7th place in the points by these drivers. Like, interesting or not, it's pretty interesting to know who is going to be in the championship because, guys, we're 4 races into this season, and it's going to be interesting of what's going to happen in the final 4 races. And just to let you viewers know, the 5th race as the Darlington 500 race, or as the 400, it's going to be an interesting 15-lap race to see what's going to happen. But race 6 will be the Bristol race. Yeah, the Bristol race, we're going to find out what crazy stuff will happen. And then race 7 will be the Texas race in Fort Worth, which some fans don't like. And race 8 will be Talladega, the finale race. So, guys, I think we have to watch out because Darlington is not much of a track. And because I don't want to spoil it for you viewers, this will be the next race in race 5. The egg shape of the track, where you have to go through turn 1 to make huge banking, but you do have to make sure to keep your car control on turn 3 and 4. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of catastrophic problems. Oh, and by the way, before I end this video, did you viewers remember when you viewers saw those 7 files of VTuber 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? The clip when I called those practice races? I actually used it as a practice because the manual said when I got to 110%, drivers in Darlington and Bristol would crash so often, so I took it to 100%. Just to let you viewers know that. The drivers are just crashing too easy. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this race. And Foxwolf, out.